Hey guys, Sefasi here with war number 4 of season 27. This time it is 2 Loki up against the new mutant, and I am going to be on path 7 the entire way. My team for this war is White Magneto, Apocalypse, and Archangel, and the first fight up is going to be Apocalypse versus Storm Pyramid X. Really on this node, biggest issue that you have to look out for is the kinetic transference. You don't want to take too many blocked hits, you don't want to have to, parry too often just to eliminate feeding her power, and then it is just a matter of baiting her special one and dexing and evading the hits. So really here we go, push her up to a bar of power, dex out of the L1, punish, and now we're just going to repeat that as often as we can. I'm comfortable evading Storm's special one. It's really not that hard to do once you get the timing down, and so my goal in this fight, just like with every other fight, is not to get hit, which I seem to do the first fight of most wars. So here we go. We're at a second special one. We're going to go ahead and punish this one, back off, bait another one, punish, and then we're going to toss off a special 2. And just look at the damage that Apocalypse does on this special. Even with her ability to glance, it is astounding how much damage Apocalypse can put out, even at just a rank 5. Got that special 2 off. Fight is almost over at this point. Gonna bait out one more special. We'll go ahead and punish it, throw off our special 1, and that's gonna do for Storm. And believe it or not, first fight of the war, and I didn't get hit. It's the first time this season that I did not get hit at all during the first fight. So feeling pretty good about things as we move into section 2 for our next fight. Okay, in section 2, we're going to go ahead and apply the Apocalypse pre-fight to turn me into a Horseman. I do check it here just to make sure that it did apply and didn't bug out. So we've got an Immortal Abomination. One thing that I did forget going into this fight was the new node, where once you knock him down for 4 seconds, anytime he makes contact, he gains 30% of a bar of power. So I saw it right before I went in here, so I did knock him down, have Spite on, and really just hoping to get some bleeds, get some poisons on there, get some toxins, and you can see there's the new node in action with how much power he gained right there, blocking that special 1. I blocked it because my spacing wasn't right, and then I tried to evade that one because I had similar spacing, and you can see I got hit. At this point, I do have 6 toxins on 7 now. I know I'm going to get out of it. I'm just hoping it ends quick to eliminate the amount of damage I take. I did take a lot of damage from his poisons on that node, but did come away with full attack bonus. Did have to at least get hit sometime this war. So there's, a couple potions I've got to throw in, but like I've said in the past, I'd much rather use potions than have to use a revive because I've cost the Alliance a death. So there we go. We're going to move up now to the next fight, which is Nick Fury on the kinetic transference node with aspect of evolution. This is a tricky fight from time to time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply the White Magneto buff just to get that extra attack. And really the goal here is to push him to a special 2, evade those, and then punish heavies once he gets to the real Nick Fury. Done this fight with AA in the past. Typically it goes pretty well. This is a fight that I kind of enjoy for one of the trickier fights in war. And I typically don't really enjoy a lot of the trickier fights, but this one's not too bad. So there we go. We do get a heavy off, and you can see, he's already over a bar of power, but now we have 3 toxins on. I can safely just take those hits into the block because with 3 toxins on, it shuts off the kinetic transference. We've got 5, so I know that first life, the decoy, is now done. Right here, I try to sneak in a heavy to hopefully get a toxin on as he's going into the real Nick Fury mode, but I can't, so we're just going to go ahead and bait a heavy. Okay, this time I'm just going to dex out of the last little bit of it, bait the special 2. He does have some bleeds and poisons on there. I'm going to throw a special 2, hope that it would kill him. Doesn't quite, so I do take a little bit of recoil damage there at the end, but that is the way that fight should go with AA. I can't expect to do it any better. Very, very happy with the way that fight turned out. 24 hits, you know, a little bit of damage in there, but that's to be expected. So going to toss in one healing potion here, and then we're going to take on the fight that I was most worried about in this war, and that's Domino on kinetic transference, and with a new feat of indestructible, where you turn indestructible once you hit, or she turns indestructible when you hit your special 2. But here I'm going to apply the guidance boost yet again, just to get that extra attack boost. And now really here, you know, this fight isn't too difficult as long as you can stick parries and you can get some toxins on early. You know, if you don't, you typically end up being backed up. She's gaining a lot of power, she's getting lucky, you know, all the chances to evade and all that, you know, start going crazy. So here we go. You know, finally got a parry to stick, you know, and one of my bleeds sticks on there, so we're in good shape. She's now over 2 bars of power. I've only got a couple bleeds on her. Now this is where it can get interesting. You know, you've got to bait out that special 2. You know, fortunately, you know, for this fight they did change the node this season, so it's not quite as bad. But you can see here she's not wanting to throw that special 2, and you guys know how I feel when I get backed up against the wall. I am not comfortable at all, so I do take that last hit of the special 2 into the block just to be safe. But now 45 seconds into the fight, I finally have a couple toxins on, feeling a little bit better. Now just have to bait out another special 2. She throws this one right away. My toxins are doing their thing, doing a lot of damage, and here we go. We've got 4 on there now. This fight is over. Just have to get out of it. And 1 minute, 25 hits, Domino is down, and my war is over. So, you know, relatively quick, relatively easy. Did take a couple hits, a couple potions, but all in all, 4 fights, get through perfectly clean with 4 full attack points. 2 Loki does end up winning this war as well. Was a little closer. They had 15 deaths, we had 10, but all in all, you know, a nice clean war for us. You know, and we move on. We are now 4-0 for the season. I have 20 kills and just 1 death. So we want to thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.